Well, as the temperatures rise, so does the skill level at a Midlands gym. For a long time, the former and current college stars in this state had to travel to Charlotte or Atlanta for their summer basketball fix. Well, no more. The debut season of the South Carolina Pro-Am League is a big success so far. Approved by the NCAA, starring current and former Palmetto State College stars and some high school ballers thrown in the mix. For example, tonight's action at Heathwood Hall, chock full of former Gamecocks Devin Downey, on a squad coached by Corey Miller. On the opposing side, Trey Kelly, whose teammates include Chad Gray and Benedict College's Ty Beatty. The commissioner of the league is former USC point guard Kerry Rich. 10 teams in all, games Thursday and Sunday at Heathwood. Tonight, Downey's team squaring off with Kelly's team. That was Brandon Wallace, who is sporting the James Harden-like beard these days. Downey has a Gamecock connection on his side. Carlos Powell, who scored 22 in this game. In a winning effort, Downey leading all scorers with 23, a fast-paced 190 final. But for NASCAR's Jimmy Johnson, the Hoosier State feels like home. As a kid, the California-born Johnson used to fantasize about winning the Indy 500. As it turns out, he was almost right. Different circuit, but he still ends up kissing the bricks quite a bit. Johnson trying to join Jeff Gordon as four-time NASCAR winners at the Brickyard. This is Regan Smith's car. His team's based in Colorado. He's running a paint scheme to honor the victims and heroes from that shooting recently in Aurora, Colorado. Fast forward in the race, 29 laps to go. Jimmy Johnson passes Greg Biffle to take the lead going into turn one. Now, one lap later, Joey Logano loses control. He hits Bobby Labonte, and then all heck breaks loose. Points leader Matt Kenseth collected in that, and that's significant. More on that in a second. Final lap, it's Jimmy Johnson taking the win, his fourth at the Brickyard, tying Gordon, and also matching A.J. Foyt, Rick Mears, and Al Unser Sr., who won the Indy 500 4 times.
This fourth, I'm able to join racing legends, my heroes, people I've looked up to my entire life. So to join them is a huge, huge honor.
A new Sprint Cup points leader, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Matt Kenseth had the lead, but that crash by Logano wiped him out. He's now second behind Jr., who finishes fourth today. Next stop is Pocono, and that is a week from today. Baseball in Hotlanta, and I mean hot Atlanta. Braves trying for the sweep of the Phils. Good way to start. Jason Hayward takes Roy Halladay deep in the first. That's 16 now for J-Hay. 1-0. Third inning, it's 2-0, and Chipper takes Doc out of the yard. He moves into sole possession of second place for most extra base hits by a switch hitter, passing Pete Rose. You can believe that. Braves get the sweep 6-2. The final today behind Tim Hudson. Atlanta 4 games back of the Nationals for the division and 1 behind the Pirates for the wild card. It still seems weird saying Pirates wild card race, but they actually lead the wild card right now with the Braves right on their heels.
Yeah, have you been glued to the Olympics?
I'm watching some here or there. I really like the track and field the best, so that'll be week 2. So I'll be tuned into that once it starts next week.
All righty, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Well, Henria, we'll take a final look at the forecast.